What you need to know about Ye's wealth after being cancelled. Rapper, comedian, and fashion mogul Kanye West has apparently lost his billionaire title after weeks of statements critical of the Jewish community on social media and in national media appearances. Ye isn't just one of the most famous rappers on the planet, he also has his own clothing line. The fashion-forward West is one of the world's best-selling music artists, with record sales of over 160 million. He has won 22 Grammys and been nominated for 75 more, tying him with Jay-Z for the most Grammys won by a rapper. For Ye, losing his billionaire status may be the worst grief he's ever experienced, perhaps more so than his tumultuous marriage and subsequent divorce from Kim Kardashian. And with the media onslaught he's enduring, Ye may need to be prepared to lose much more for the sake of his outspoken beliefs. Here's how it all started. The origins of Yeezy. Additionally, in 2009, he collaborated on a sneaker with Louis Vuitton and Bape. Then in 2011, West collaborated with Paris on a collection of premium silk scarves for men. 2 years later, West started working with Adidas on a new sneaker collaboration. This time, the partnership was focused on Adidas. The much-loved Ye Exus boot was one of the products that came forth as a result of the relationship. Most sneakerheads would be lost without a pair of Adidas X Yeezys. The demand for these Yeezys has historically been sky high. During their release, people even camped out overnight at stores in an attempt to get these signature Ye sneakers. The name Yeezy comes from the name Kanye, which Jay-Z gave to Ye in 2003 on the song Lucifer from the Black Album. Many people don't know this, but back in 2006, Ye designed a shoe for Adidas. Unfortunately, it was never released into the wild. Then in 2009, Nike released the world's first Air Yeezy model, the Nike Air Yeezy 1. In 2012, Nike released the Nike Air Yeezy 2, and the shoes were an instant sensation, with sneaker lovers everywhere. However, a year later, Ye announced his formal departure from Nike due to the company's refusal to compensate Ye for royalties on his shoe designs. After that, Ye signed a deal with Adidas. Ye was in a better financial position and also has full reign over his artistic output. In 2015, Ye added a clothing brand to the cooperation he had been working on. In 2017, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian added children's clothes to their already successful clothing company. The company's brand had revenues of more than $1.7 billion in the year 2020 alone. Everything was going, more or less, very smoothly. So here's some of Ye's recent public statements. Since 2013, Ye, then known as Kanye West, has worked with Adidas on their Yeezy line of highly sought-after and expensive footwear. According to a rough estimate, sales of Yeezy products make up anywhere from 5 to 8% of Adidas's total income. As a direct result of this corporate relationship, Ye's net worth shot up by $1.5 billion. After Ye's remarks, the German sportswear company was brought into the limelight, and pressure on Adidas to sever ties with Ye escalated as the company received outrage over the rapper's statements, which were critical of disproportionate Jewish power, including condemnation from the highest echelons of Hollywood. After weeks of quiet, on October 6th, Adidas replied to inquiries by claiming their partnership with Ye was under review. The backlash against Ye. Now, Adidas, under pressure from organized Jewish groups, has finally made public the confirmation of the split with their top earner. Ye in particular has suffered greatly as a result of Adidas's choice, immediately dropping him out of the ranks of the world's billionaires. Adidas said Ye's recent comments and actions were unacceptable, discriminatory, and risky, and ran counter to the company's values of diversity, inclusiveness, and mutual respect. The corporate heads have come to the conclusion that continuing to work with Ye would be harmful for the company's bottom line. The global clothing brand immediately terminated their contract and will stop producing Yeezy-branded clothing and stop paying any future payments to Ye and his enterprises, which means the end of the Adidas Yeezy brand effective immediately. This marks the closing act in one of the most dramatic twists in the life of any public figure today. Ye, once a darling of the media and entertainment industries, is now their enemy number one. The fallout by the numbers. How much has Ye sacrificed for speaking publicly about Jewish power? The $1.5 billion price tag on the Adidas deal is based on a multiple of the expected profits in the future. Those who work in the industry have compared the royalties Ye gets from Adidas to those from music catalogs or film residuals. According to Forbes, Ye's other assets include real estate, cash, his music collection, and a 5% stake in Kim Kardashian's shapewear firm, Skims. It's estimated that Yeezy and Adidas contributed $1.5 billion to West's total wealth, and with Adidas pushing him out, his income is set to plummet. The Yeezy brand took in around $2 billion in sales for Adidas before the firm's relationship with Ye was cancelled. Forbes, who were given access to the rapper's financial documents, claims that the bulk of Ye's wealth came from the Yeezy fashion business. The company had $1.3 billion in sales in 2020, and although it's unclear what percentage of it went to West, he's said to have earned $143 million in previous years. In 2020, West said he would be working with Gap on a multi-year Yeezy relationship. With this collaboration, West's wealth was believed to be around $970 million. Sales were expected to exceed $150 million with the line's first full year, 2022. But now, once again due to pressure groups, Gap as well has decided to back out of the deal, so we'll never know how much it was really worth. Ye and Forbes have been going back and forth for years, and now the magazine has taken the rapper off its list of billionaires. Cutting all ties. When Ye was released from his deal with Adidas, his wealth plummeted. And to add insult to injury, JP Morgan, the bank for Ye's businesses, has cut him off as a client. High fashion has also buckled under the backlash. Balenciaga, the French design house whose runway Ye walked for during Paris Fashion Week, has also severed connections with the rapper. Ye was also sacked by his talent agency CAA, and production company MRC declared they would not air a completed documentary on Ye. Over the previous decade, Ye has weathered a lot of problems, including fights with Taylor Swift and Universal Music Group, as well as social media assaults from Kim Kardashian and her ex-boyfriend, Saturday Night Live star Pete Davidson. Skechers said that rapper Kanye West showed up to their Los Angeles offices, quote, unannounced and uninvited, and was escorted out when he tried to film there. Skechers issued a statement saying, Skechers is not researching and has no intention of partnering with West. In its statement, Skechers did not provide any more details about the incident's development. Millions of dollars lost. Kanye West alleges he lost $2 billion in a single day when Adidas, Balenciaga, and Gap broke links with him owing to his controversial actions. Due to Ye's fiery rhetoric, these major corporations have all decided to end their business relationships with him. Ari Emanuel, CEO of media and entertainment business Endeavor, is campaigning to get all record companies to cease working with Ye ever again. Ye responded to Ari Emanuel in an Instagram post captioned, "Love Speech." He wrote, "I lost $2 billion in one day and I'm still alive." He also wrote in the post, "This is love speech. I still love you. God still loves you. The money is not who I am. The people is who I am." Yet Ye's measured calls for understanding seem to have fallen on media moguls bent on revenge. If Ye doesn't win, then what? Ye still has hundreds of millions in his pockets, despite his fortune falling to $400 million. Ye, however, being Ye, could either take advantage of the challenge and bounce back from this setback, or he may succumb to the organized effort to cancel him forever, with the story of Ye, pop culture icon and business mogul, coming to a tragic close. So what do you think? Ye's recent statements have unleashed a major reaction from the business world. Do you think Ye still has a future in music or fashion? Would you ever buy his products again, now that his brand is more notorious than ever? Please leave any thoughts or opinions below in the comments. They always generate an interesting conversation. Until next time, thanks for watching.